Hi everyone, this is Clint from Dally's Vintage Days, and today we're going to teach you how to repair your dryer that will not spin. We've got us a Kenmore HE2 stand-up dryer. Let's turn the power on, set a cycle, and nothing happens. Well, actually something did happen. It clicked way in the back, which we'll have to dig into here in a little bit. But basically what the problem is that most likely the pulley, there's a pulley wheel that is attached on a spindle. When it malfunctions, it breaks a circuit to the motor that actually spins the entire dryer drum. And this has gone out on me on this model twice now. And you know, of course it's one that, looking in the owner's manual, there's no fix for it and all that stuff. But if you know where to look, you can find a part online, and it's anywhere 15 to 20 bucks. And all we have to do is we're going to pull the top of the dryer unit off so that we can get to the back. There's a big piece in the back, I'll show you. And once we can pull that off, then we can actually access the pulley wheel and replace it. Okay, we went ahead and just loosened that screw. Once the hardware is off at the top here, just go ahead and pop it up, pull it back, and you can slide it off. There's some circuitry here that is attached to the stabilizer bar. Let's go ahead and just remove this one screw. Now we'll go ahead and we're going to take off the cover. Okay, let's go ahead and disconnect our power cord here. Just loosen these 3 screws, and then you can slide it on out. Just let it down. From there, let's loosen these. Actually, we'll remove these ones. Because this will, I want to set that back there. And lastly, we'll remove our ground. And they're tighter than that. I just loosened them just to get us started. Now we'll go ahead and we're going to remove the rest of the hardware there, all the way on down the sides to the very bottom. You go ahead and you don't want to remove this little pressure attachment that actually keeps your vent tube nice and tight. So all you got to do is just pull it out like this. Just yank it straight out and down. So quick check of inventory. We got our loose plug, our top, we have our cable back and ground bolt, 2 screws, a vent tube clamp, hardware at the back. That's a lot of screws, by the way, and our pulley wheel. And right there is our pulley wheel. You can See, it's definitely not where it's supposed to be. So here's the spindle right here. It would go right there. You see how the whole inside of that thing is just eaten away? And this is the bad side, where we're at from this side. Here's the other side. Looks pretty clean on this side, but that's kind of what it should look like. Here's what it does look like. So they wear out. Time to replace it. So what we're going to want to do is, when that bushing wears out, it's a bunch of, you know, metal dust and stuff that kind of mixes in with all the other dust and lint in here. So we'll take the shop vac to it real quick. Okay, let's take a quick look at our pulley wheel. So this is the package I was telling you about. So here's a new pulley wheel. It's the inner ring bushing. We'll put that on the back side. And here's a new, basically, lock washer that we'll put on the outside. Okay, now it's all cleaned out. Let's take our inner washer and just place it on the spindle there. Let's take our pulley wheel, put that on. And last but not least, we've got our lock washer. Now we're ready to reassemble our belt, and once it does, it'll lift up here. And here's the basically the circuit breaker switch. It's been tripped. You'll see it basically reset itself once we get that belt back on, which can be a little tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. We'll show you here in just a sec. So the trick to it is, start from the right side, grab the belt on the right side here, and pull it tight. You'll notice there's some grooves on the inside, and there's also some grooves on the inside of this motor spindle. But start on the right side and go upper right, like that. And then you're really just going to want to take this pulley wheel, and it's got a spring on it, and bring it up like that. And look, I can actually turn it. As we do, you can see the drum is turning. So that's our new assembly. Let's just, we'll go ahead and save you the time of putting everything back together, but we'll do that and then give it a test run so you know you did the job right. Alright, we've got it. Everything reassembled. It's back in its spot. Now for the true test. Let's see what happens. Okay, it sounds pretty decent. Hear it? If you've ever had one of these go out on you, you know it sounds like a train wreck when it starts going out. So thanks again for joining us. Again, this is Clint from Dally's Vintage Days. Hopefully you like this video on how to fix your dryer that won't spin. If so, please like, please subscribe. We'll see you next time.